gore or anything like that, because like there's a chance that it could be shown before a movie that's not rated R.
Yeah.
That trailer could be shown in front of a PG-13 movie, and then, you have this dude fucking swearing all up and down in front of this PG-13 audience. Like, they don't do that shit normally.
Yeah, not only that,
There's a reason you don't see that kind of shit in an R-rated trailer.
Yeah, and not only that, man, but, like, here's the thing. He's a little fucking kid.
How old is this kid? Do we even know?
1 second, I can find out. I think he's like 8. Yeah, he's 8 years old.
8 years old.
8 years old.
He has no business being at a fucking Deadpool movie. I'm sorry. I know he really wants to see it and shit, and I really feel bad about that. I really do. But, I mean, it's like, okay, I'm 8 years old. I want to go see fucking Pulp Fiction. Well, tough shit. That's not your kind of movie to go be seeing.
Yeah, it's, like, here's the thing, man. Did I see R-rated movies when I was younger? Yeah. My parents let me watch Terminator 2 when I was a little kid.
Me too.
So, like, look, you know what? We know you're not going to run around killing people. We know you're a good kid. If you want to see this, like, okay, yeah, you gotta watch it with us. But, we know you're a good kid. We know you're not going to, start cursing and whatnot, which I wouldn't do till later, but...
Oh, well, that went.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. But, yeah, like, they were very, very responsible in that act. And I remember years later, like, when my family first moved to Rhode Island, what movie was it? It was Halloween H2O. Me and my brother Ben, we wanted to go see it. We're like, oh, mom, can we go see this? She's like, yeah, what the hell? Why not? I was like, oh, it's rated R? All right, I'll get you guys in. Don't worry about it. So we go, we get the tickets. My mom's like, all right, guys, you go have fun. Like, right in front of the theater door where the fucking movie is being shown. The guy says, sorry, I can't allow you guys in here. We're like, well, why not? Well, you're under 18. Our mom's right there. I know, unless she's going in with you, I can't let you guys in. So my mom fought it a little bit and whatnot. We went away for a few minutes. The movie wasn't going to start for like another 15 minutes anyways. So we go play some video games for a little bit. We go back. There's a different guy there. We're just like, all right, fuck it. We hand him the tickets. All right, guys, enjoy the movie. So we're like, all right, fucking A. So
nice.
So look, if he really wants to fucking watch it, either his parents can take him, or he can wait for the fucking DVD.
Yeah, there is that too. I mean, it's not like he can't get in at all. It's R, but like you're saying, if you have your parents' permission, you can still get in.
Yeah.
Because if your parents are there with you, they're basically saying, like, it's okay for my kid to see this.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she doesn't want to see it, and that's her own goddamn fucking problem.
Yeah, that's her own fucking deal. But
send his dad with him. Shit, yeah, how hard is that?
Fuck it. The kid's got an uncle, fucking send the uncle with him.
Send anybody with him if you don't want to go. I mean, listen to us, STS Radio, the solver of people's problems.
The voice of reason.
The voice of reason. In a world of insanity.
The podcast of reason.
In a world of PG-13 Deadpool trailers, there is still STS Radio.
There's still us saying, fuck you, kid.
That response, though, with the dear whomever, no, you cannot see my fucking movie, like, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was a fake Deadpool response. It was basically like, dear little kid, this movie's for big boys and girls. You can't see it. Your mom's a whore. Love Deadpool.
Fantastic.
I was like, bravo.
Like, whoever's in charge of the marketing or whatever for this movie, they need to be given an award or a hug or a medal or a blowjob or something. They deserve something because they're nailing it, you know? Did you see the emoji thing that they did?
Yeah, the billboard, yeah.
Yeah, that was great, man.
I was like, that's fucking creative, because I had to look at it a couple times, like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, you're like skull, shit, L?
And I was like, oh, Deadpool, oh, that's fucking great, man. I'm like, that's fucking genius.
It really was. That was amazing.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, whoever's in charge of the marketing over there, untouchable.
I wouldn't, I'd also say, you know what, man? This is something that the fans made possible.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
Because, I mean, they made that little, like, teaser, like, video and whatnot, and then Fox was like, shit, maybe we should make this into a movie. And then you guys look at it now, like it's projected to make about 40 to 50 million bucks the opening weekend.
Damn.
That's at least what it's projected to do.
So the studio should be like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, it should be like, oh shit, we're gonna make our money back in the first fucking weekend. All right.
It's sort of like, when when WWE fans like chant a wrestler and then wait, they still don't get the push. Never mind.
No, I was gonna say, come on now.
Wait a minute. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry, bad analogy.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Dean Ambrose and Triple H is the last two in the Royal Rumble. Fans are chanting for fucking Dean Ambrose. Do you really think he's gonna get the fucking title?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. But it's not gonna happen.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shit. You know what's bad, man? Like, I watched the Royal Rumble this year.
I was thinking about it. I actually thought about buying the Rumble this year. Or at least paying for the network to check out the Rumble, but I didn't do it. Because the Last Man Standing match really intrigued me. I've never seen it.
That was a really good fucking match. Like,
I heard it was a fucking barn burner of a match.
Oh, yeah, dude. It was a great fucking way to kick off the
It's Ambrose Owens. How could you go wrong? For a title. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, they fucking killed it.
And then AJ Styles?
Yeah, AJ Styles came in at number 3.
Are you kidding me? I would have taken a shit right then and there if I had watched that.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard it was rumored, but still, the fact to see AJ Styles on WWE programming, I would have shit my pants.
Yeah, and he was in there for over 20 minutes or something like that.
And I heard Jericho was in there for like an hour.
Yeah.
He pulled a fucking Backlund or something.
Yeah, like over 50 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
he's like, what, 40, 50 years old by now?
40 years old, come on now.
I thought he was a little older.
No, he's in his 40s.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully AJ gets a decent push. It sounds like they're at least acknowledging the fact that he's not just some shithead, which is cool. Then he worked with Jericho, which I'm kind of two minds about.
I mean, that's kind of Jericho's role. Like, okay, hey, we got this new guy coming in. You want to, can you bring him up to speed with shit?
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm of two minds about it, because I know that's their go-to guy for, like, building people, but I just wish WWE would get their heads out of their asses and stop this whole charade about, like, WWE is the only wrestling company out there. They've been doing that since forever, and it's just unnecessary at this point, because you can't possibly believe that they view TNA as an actual threat, because it's fucking TNA.
No, they don't view them as a threat.
And if they don't, what's the problem with acknowledging them?
Because it's a different company.
Who gives a shit? They acknowledge the UFC, they acknowledge fucking Ring of Honor, they acknowledge New fucking Japan.
True. But that's like...
Why can't they be like, oh yeah, well this guy held TNA titles, this guy was in the original... Fucking AJ Styles, wasn't he in the original ECW, or am I wrong?
I
know Jerry Lynn was, but I thought AJ was too.
No, I think you're thinking of Joey Styles.
Yeah, well, obviously Joey Styles, but I thought AJ was in there as well. I mean, he's been wrestling for like 18 fucking years.
I don't think so. I know he was with Ring of Honor for a little while.
Okay, for some reason I thought he was in ECW, but I mean...
I don't think so. And if he was, he might have been there during like the last days of it.
Yeah. But I mean, it sounds like they're at least trying with him instead of just being like, no, whatever. But I mean, if they could just acknowledge, like, this dude's past and legitimize him from his own history, like, legit... What's the problem with that? Rather than having him come and work with, like, their standard, oh, yeah, go work with Jericho, and that'll prove that you're, Because, I mean, I like Jericho, but, like, Jericho is kind of one of these guys who comes in whenever it's, like, convenient for him kind of thing, and then he stays for a little while, and then he fucks off again. So, to have Jericho as the guy to build people doesn't really make sense to me. If you want to have him build people, have him beat people like fucking John Cena or Randy Orton, or, like, these guys who are... supposed to be your staples. Of course, those two guys are hurt right now, but you know what I mean? Like, have him beat people who are current and relevant. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's... excuse me. I mean, that's not the thing that he's doing, though. Like, his thing is, like, hey, I'm this, 6-time world champion, 9-time Intercontinental champion. This young kid comes in and beats me. Like, hey, he's got credibility now.
I suppose.
That's kind of their mentality and whatnot.
I guess. I just don't necessarily agree with it.
It could be worse. They could be like, hey, go out and wrestle Big Show. Like, oh.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Like,
oh, take the fucking punch.
I'm a giant!
I hate that fucking finisher, the punch.
Yeah.
Dumbest thing ever.
laziest fucking finisher ever.
Mm-hmm. No question. Just because he's a giant doesn't mean he can't do... Well, I mean, he can't do something because it's fucking Paul White, but just because he's a giant doesn't mean he can't do something.
No, my thing to him would be like, dude, here's the thing. You're going to change up your finisher. You're not going to just punch people in the face. You want to do that as like a regular move, go right ahead. You fucking knock yourself out. You want to go for a finisher? Big splash off the top rope.
See, I would say that, but I get a little worried because then I think about like Sid Vicious and how they had him go to the top rope, and remember what happened there? He broke his fucking leg.
Yeah, that's because he was never like going off the top rope and whatnot. Like Paul White, like when he first started training to be a wrestler and whatnot, he would go off the top rope, but the promoter would pull him aside and just be like, "You're a fucking giant. You don't go off the ropes like that."
So if he's capable, I mean, fuck it, go for it. But you know what I think would be a cool finisher for Big Show? Give him the last ride.
Nah, because then you're
taking somebody... think the last ride? I mean, he's a giant. He's fucking 6 feet tall. If he puts the guy up in a powerbomb and then lifts him up even higher and slams him, it's going to look like that guy fell like 20 fucking feet. And the announcers will even be like, oh my god, he just power slammed him 30 feet. He's got to be dead or some shit, you know?
Yeah, then the fans just kind of resent him even more because they're like, oh, you took Undertaker's finisher, and why, fuck you.
Do you think people really remember that? Because I mean, people I think associate Undertaker's finisher more with the Tombstone than the Last Ride. Besides, you wouldn't call it the Last Ride; you'd call it like the Big Shit. I don't know.
The Big Shit.
Well, remember he had that gimmick where he like shit himself all the time. Well, if he still had that gimmick, you could call it the Big Poo or something.
He had a gimmick where he shit himself?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, he had a gimmick where he like would shit his pants all the time or something like that, or it was weird.
Fucking
Big Show's had some really weird fucking gimmicks over the years, man. Like where his dad died. Remember that?
Yeah, with Big Boss Man, yeah.
Big Boss Man? Oh my god. Fucking Paul White. And then like the Andre the Giant. Oh my god. Fucking Big Show.
I say don't give him the last ride because, I mean, it's like, you know what, man, you already got the choke slam. People are just going to look at it like, God, you're going to take everything from The Undertaker?
Yeah, don't give him old school.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He couldn't do it anyways.
I know, snap! Shit.
Jesus Christ, though, man. But it's bad because, like, I'm watching the Rumble and whatnot. Like, I have this setup where I'm watching the Rumble on my laptop, and I got, NFL playoff football going as well. Like, I'm watching the Carolina-Arizona game, which, great job, Broncos. Thank you so goddamn much. Thank you so much.
Even the wrestling guy, I've mentioned him before, Good Mike Works, or Good Mike Work on YouTube. Even he actually says that he used to really root for the Pats and he used to really respect the Pats, but because of all the fucking Deflategate and all this other shit, he's like, you guys don't need to cheat. You guys were a great team. You don't need to cheat, so cut the fucking bullshit. So he's lost a lot of respect for not that he like roots for the Pats. He doesn't root for any particular team. In fact, he was rooting for Peyton Manning, specifically for Peyton Manning, because he was like, think about it. Brady has had Manning's number pretty much for his whole career. How cool would it be for Peyton Manning to beat him just this one fucking time? And even better, to go on to the 50th Super Bowl and win that. Like, that would be fucking... Especially because it seems like it's going to be Peyton's last year. So to give him, like... Not give him, but for him to be, like, on, the grandest stage of them all, to use WWE terms, is pretty fucking cool. That's a great way to go out.
That is. It is.
So, in that sense, fuck Tom Brady.
not only that, man, but fuck Pats fans.
Yeah, I mean, I have no dog in the fight because I don't watch football, but if you had an established great dynasty legacy, why fuck that up with your shenanigans?
Ask a Pats fan.
Exactly.
But here's the thing too. It's like, you know what? Fucking Patriots fans, like, before the game, I'm seeing like, oh, here's a Peyton Manning retirement party. It's going to be in Denver after the Pats game. We're going to beat him. Peyton Manning's too fucking slow. He sucks. Blah, blah, blah. HGH. I'm like, here we fucking go. I was like, you guys know you should beat him first before you get all fucking cocky, right?
Yeah, right.
And then you look at Tom Brady after the fucking game. He is a mean son of a bitch. Like, he's just pissed off. And it's like, dude, you lost. Tough shit.